The election is over. Let's take a deep breath. Things can go back to normal. It's weird. I hate having a whole empty room behind me, which, by the way, if my room looks messy or anything like that, then that is because I am moving, which is for a future video we can talk about. To get back in the swing of things, I know I haven't posted a video in a while. I would like to tell y'all a story about my grandma. Recently I had some family visit and it brought back some memories. So for those of you that didn't know my grandma, she was a very kind person. She was the glue that held our family together. She was solid. I mean, she was a rock. So my parents, they would go on this company trip with my dad's company. It was like a reward every year for if you make so much sales, you make it into this thing called the Trophy Club, and they take you on some nice trip. I mean, they've been to Cabo, Lake Tahoe. They go everywhere, and it would happen every February. But while they were gone on that, my grandma would come and take care of us for that time. Bless her heart, we were little hellions. So as y'all know, I always am carrying around a camera. I've always liked to make funny videos and everything. So I started kind of getting into the pranks and stuff like that. It was me and my grandma and my brother here one day. My brother was off doing something, I don't know, maybe playing GameCube, I don't know. My grandma is doing what she always did, cleaning the house. That's the other great thing about her. While she was staying here, she didn't just watch us. She made my mom's house immaculate because she knew that both my parents were working a full-time job. I don't know, I guess she just wanted to do something nice for her daughter. Anyways, in our kitchen, there's a sink. And next to the sink, there's these drawers. From under the sink, you can get behind these drawers and push them out. And nobody can see you because you're under the sink and the cabinets are closed. And I get under that sink and I get prepared to trick my grandma into thinking our house is haunted. I get under that sink and I listen. I wait for her to walk by. When she does, I push out a drawer. She looks at it for a second, she's like, huh, sometimes drawers do that. I mean, we've all seen it, you know, sometimes I guess the weight is in the front and it just kind of moves it out. So that's what she thought. She goes over, pushes it back in, no big deal. I wait a little bit. She comes back by. Oh, no. While she's over there on the other side of the kitchen, I push out a couple drawers. She hears him fall out and she's like, that's weird. So anyways, when she comes back by, she pushes him back in. When she pushed him back in, I leave it alone. I wait for her to leave. She goes back to my parents' room. I crawl out from under the sink. I didn't want her to suspect, okay, Derek's missing, so he must be playing a prank on me. So I get back out from under and I go talk to my grandma and I just kind of hang out for a little bit. Whatever, a couple hours go by. Get back under the sink while she's not looking, and I decide to get a little bit more aggressive with it. I wait till she's walking by and I push it out real fast. And she's like, oh crap. And she takes a little bit. She just kind of stands there. I can tell she's getting nervous now. She's like, you know, her mind's starting to go. Hang on. Okay, so wow, this lighting sucks. That's why. As I was shooting this video, I heard a noise, something bang behind me in the hallway, and it really creeped me out. So what do I do when I get creeped out and I need somebody to watch my back? I go and get my dog because I am creeped out. I know I heard something. I couldn't find what it was, so I go and get my dog. But the look on my face when I heard that noise, the moment you think there's a ghost in the house is just priceless. Looking at my face, I'm terrified. Look, it's this, I go from smiling to, so that's why I got my dog to watch my back as I finish this video. Sorry, I had to switch angles and get this beautiful dog in the shot. Where was I at? Oh, so when she's walking back by and she's starting to question, like, she's like, oh crap, is this house haunted? Now I'm pushing out all the drawers and she's watching it and she's like, she's freaking out. She has no idea that you can get behind these drawers and push them out. She doesn't know that kind of stuff because only the little kids know. Obviously, because we're the only ones that can get in that space. She thinks all that's down there is dishwashing soap and, you know, pots and pans. So anyways, I'm down there and I'm pushing them out and she's freaking out. Like, I can hear her heart pounding. She goes back and she calls my grandpa. And she's saying this house is haunted. She's freaking out. And then I proceed to do it a little bit more, but later I come and I say, I got you, Grandma. She was pissed. And she calls my grandpa and she's like, you're not gonna believe this. And she's talking in Spanish. And I later looked up those words and she was not saying very nice words about me. So, absolutely hilarious. One of the best memories I have with my grandma. Later at her funeral, all the family and everybody was telling me. She used to tell us the story all the time. She'd tell it to all her friends how I pranked her and made her think that our house was haunted. Grandma, if you can hear me right now, miss the heck out of you, and I'm glad you have Grandpa up there with you now. So anyways, I need to get dressed for work and start my day. So hopefully y'all enjoyed this little family story of mine, and I will see y'all in the next video.